Hey guys, welcome to class. My name is Omoyega Oluwatosi, and today I am going to show you how to cut a blouse. If you remember, Vicky James just did a wedding, and I think Prudential won this top on our engagement day. So I'm going to show you guys how to make the blouse that she was putting on that day. So the first thing you want to do, want to analyze the dress that she was putting on. So let's say, let me bring the picture so we can see what we have here. Okay, this is the blouse. It is an alternate top that has a princess seam and it has a flay like a girdle, the cut together girdle at the sweep of the top. So now the next thing we want to do is to drop the pattern. And before we do that, if you are new to my channel, my page, or whatever platform you're watching me on, my name is Omoyega Oluwatosin. Please support me by subscribing or following my profile or channel or whatsoever platform you're watching me on. Now let's do the drafting and let's start. Okay, this is the miniature pattern that we are going to use, and this is the back, this is the back, this is the front, this is the back, this is the front. So the next thing you want to do, you want to alter the neckline. You want to come in from the neckline by 1 inch, because this is the miniature pattern. I'm going to use half an inch, and you want to come down from the neck depth by 1 to 2 inches. Don't go beyond 2 inches, depend on what you actually want. So because this is a miniature pattern, I'm going to go down half an inch. You can do one. And the next thing you want to do, let me set this aside because I know what to do. The next thing you want to do, you want to draft a new neckline. So these are new neckline that will be working with. Sure. Now you're going to just clean this part. You're not working, this is your new neckline. I'm cleaning it off because I don't want you guys to get confused. So the next thing you want to do, you want to drop the outer neck design that the front have. So from the neck point, from this point, you're going to come in by 1 inch, 2 inch. So because this is a miniature pattern, I'm going to use 1 inch. So I'm going to come in by 1 inch. But if you are drafting for your own self or for your client, please use 2 inch. And at the armhole part, you're going to extend the underarm by half an inch. You're going to extend this by half an inch. So this is my half an inch. I'm going to use 2/8 because this is a miniature pattern. And the next thing you want to do from here, you want to drop the outer neck design that this blouse out. So I'm not using. So this is the outer neck design that the blouse out. So that's that for the neckline and the armhole of this dress. Now for the princess armhole, you can, as far as the line is coming from the bust point and into any point on the armhole is the princess arm, you can as well find the mid armhole and draw your line from that point into the bust point. But for me, I'm just going in here to mark. Let's just assume these are mid armhole. From this point, you're just going to draw your princess seam into the bust point, and you're going to extend that point to the hem of the blouse as well. Now the next thing you want to do from this point is to do your underbust tightening. So locate your underbust and go in and out 0.75. But this is a miniature pattern. I'm just going to do 3/8 of an inch. So this is 3/8 of an inch from the dart leg. See where I'm taking my contouring amount from the dart leg. So the next thing you want to do is draw your curve. And before you do that, make sure you go down 1 inch from the bust point to do that. So I'm just going in to just draw my curve. If you have a curve ruler, please do. I don't want to go around looking for a curve ruler at this point. I'm so stressed out. So I need to put this out there before I rest. So this is what you should have, and you connect the contouring amount to the waistline. So we have dragged the pattern and we are going to cut it out before attaching the, what are they calling, before attaching the play, the girdle to the waist. There's going to be a girdle that is going to play out from the waist. So okay, are you done? Oh sure. So this is our pattern pieces when we cut it out. This is the front and this is the side. So this is the side front, center front part, and this is the side front. Now we are going to have the flare, the girdle. Is we are going to cut the girdle together with the um front part of this tutorial. Now the first thing you want to do, let me cut out these pieces so we can use it. So the first thing you want to do on the waistline, you want to measure what you have from the center front to this point. So once you do that, you're going to have, what I have here is 1.25. Is this thing showing? This thing is 1.25. So you come to the M and mark that 1.25. You mark that 1.25. Place a fresh pattern paper under your pattern like this. Make sure that it's coming from the waist part. So this is what we have. This is what we have. So from this point, you're going to measure out 3 inches. For standard, you can do more if you want. So you're going to come out 3 inches, but because of this, because this is a miniature pattern, I'm going to make use of 1.5 inches. Then I'm just going in to connect this part to this 1.5 inches, the waistline to the 1.5 inches. Now you are going to make sure that the M line is straight. Make sure you use your set square, just don't assume. Now this is what we have. If you notice this part is sharp, you don't want it to be like that. You're going to measure from the waist to the original M line. What do we have? We have 4 inches. You come to the side like this and measure the 4 inches. Can you see where we have our 4 inches? Then you're going to blend the 4 inches into the M line like this. So this is the first front piece. This is what it's going to look like. Now the next thing you want to do, you want to go in with your scissors and cut it out. So for the side piece, this is what the front part piece will look like. So let's set this aside and work on the side piece. Now this is going to be a little bit confusing for you, but if you pay attention, you will get it. Now get a set square. This is what a set square looks like. Make sure it is straight along the waistline, and make sure the tip of that set square is touching this point on the waistline. So once you have that, you're going to extend a straight line from that point to the end. Now it is from this point that you're going to measure your 3 inches. It is from this point that you're going to measure your 3 inches. So you're going to place this towards the waistline. Let me, okay, is this showing? Waistline, and you're going to, I'm just trying to make sure that this is working. So come out from this point the 3 inches. We're using 1.5 because it's a miniature pattern. You're going to connect this to this. You should also have 4 here. It's the same thing as the front. From here to here has to be 4. You can see it's 4. You're going to measure the 4 from this point, and you're going to curve it into this part so that when you sew, they are going to meet. So now I'm just going in with my scissors to cut it out, and this is what you should have. Make sure you cut it into the waistline. So this is what you should have at the end of the day. And as for the bust point, you're going to snip your pattern from this part into that 1 inch point. You're going to snip this the center, the bust point in by 1 inch, and then you're going to retrace your dart before folding it. So once you've retraced, this is what you should have. You have a little opening at the front, then come in with a fresh pattern paper, close the opening and retrace your front bust part of this tutorial. Okay, is this thing showing? This one. So this is it. This is what you should have at the end of the day. So this is the front and this is the side. So when you sew this into this, you have that flay that is coming out at the center front of this tutorial. I hope you understand. So let's work on the back piece. So I'm going to set the front piece aside and let's pick up the back and work on it. The back that I'm using as a shoulder dart. So what you want to do, you want to transfer the shoulder dart to the armhole. You want to transfer the shoulder dart to the armhole. Okay, you cut up to that point, and the next thing you want to do, you want to fold your dart. You want to fold it like this. You're going to close this part. Is it showing? Okay. You're going to close this, because I notice once I do part of fashion illustration on my phone, I don't usually have time to go ahead and start putting all those stuff. So I think this is a new method of doing the whole paper illustration thing from now on. This is going to help because I'll be using my microphone when I teach, so I don't have to do any voiceover at the end of the day. The next thing you want to do, you want to reblend your armhole. He's not talking again. That's why it's talking. Come on, blink. So this is what you should have for the back. Now you repeat what you did for the front. You alter the neckline first. Now for the back alteration, I'm going to come in as usual 1/2 inch, but if you are using your own pattern, do 1 inch. For this part, I'm going to come down 1/2 inch. You can do 1/2 inch for yours or 1 inch. Then you do what? You draw your new neckline. So this is our new neckline. I'm going to clean the previous neckline so that this will not be confusing for you. Now the next thing you want to do, you want to come in here by 1 inch, and you want to go up by 2/8 of an inch. Here you go up 1/2 inch if you are working for with your own pattern. And the next thing you want to do, you want to go in and draw your new armhole, the alter neck armhole. So clean the previous armhole so that you not get confused. I'm going to clean it. So this is our new armhole. As for the back, you're going to repeat what you did for the front. Extend that point to the hem. Then you draw your princess armhole. You measure the middle of this and measure the middle of your armhole and draw your princess seam into that point. So the next thing you want to do, you're going to cut this out. So now the next thing you want to do, you want to go in with your scissors and cut out your pattern. You repeat the same thing at the front as well. So once I'm done, I'll bring it back for you guys to see. Pause this thing. Let me. Okay, this is the back piece. But what did you notice? It has the girdle around this place, and also have at the side seam. I omitted that at the front. I did not check the design very well, so I had to go and check what I was doing again before continuing the pattern drafting stuff. So now what do you know, this is the side seam. It also has a girdle. Now this is how to achieve it at the side seam. Let me set this aside and bring back the front panel. This is the front panel and this is the side seam, right? Now how do you achieve this? Get your set square, repeat what you did here, repeat it here. Place this at the tip of the waist and glue a straight line down like this. Can you see? I got a straight line. Now you're going to get a fresh pattern paper and you're going to place it here. Where's my tape? You're going to place it here, and then you're going to tape this part down. Remember, you're going to take your measurement from this point. Now I'm going to take my 3" or 1" or 1.5". Yeah, we're using 1.5" because this is a miniature pattern, and I'm going to connect it back to the waistline. You can see what we have here. Remember, from the waist to the hem is 4". You're going to repeat it here. Place the tape on the waist and mark your 4". Then you curve in from that point. So that's that for how to get the side girdle for the side seam. And that's all for this pattern. So this is the front piece. This is the front panel. This is what it's going to look like. Can you see? This is what the front panel is going to look like. And let's set this aside and bring in the back. This is what the back panel is looking like. You had your zipper, you alter the back neckline. It depends on what you actually want for yourself. So I hope this tutorial was helpful, and if it was, please give it a thumb up, like, and follow me. Please leave a comment on what to teach you in our next class. Our next class is going to be tomorrow because I want to be doing this every day. It is easy for me than just snapping and later doing the editing, because I'm always stressed out after the day's work. So have a nice day and bye.